What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video in today's stock market news. And as always, hopefully you're in the market and not trying to time the market because that is simply impossible to do. I'm running a little late today. So let's see what happened today. It says Dow, NASDAQ, pretty much stocks slide for a third straight day. The slump continues. So let's see what happened. It says U.S. stocks fell on Thursday for the third session in a row as Wall Street weighed an unexpected drop in jobless claims and a sharp upgrade in GDP growth. Developments that complicates the outlook for rate cuts amid uncertainty about Federal Reserve policy. So sounds like things a little complicated, right? So the Dow dropped 0.4%, the S&P 500 lost roughly 0.5%, and the tech-heavy NASDAQ lost around 0.5%. And big tech stocks like Oracle added losses along with Tesla of about 4%, over 4%. So markets are putting the brakes on stocks' recent record-breaking rally amid debate over whether AI fever is stretching valuations too much. Like, is because of this technology companies are making too much money? Are people expecting too much money? Are they valued at way more than they should be? I don't think so. Because AI, but technology is where it's at in the coming days, in the future. Okay, so at the same time, the uplift from the Federal Reserve switch to lowering rates is fading. So it's almost like the Fed rate cut that just happened didn't even happen because of what's happening right now. Okay, either way, lowering rates is fading as signs of division among policymakers dent hopes for another 2 cuts this year. Policymakers that are already rich, wealthy. Okay, in a positive sign for the labor market, jobless claims data released Thursday showed that the number of Americans filing for unemployment dropped 218,000 for the week ending September 20th from 232,000 previously. Continuing claims also fell slightly to 1.92 million. Meanwhile, U.S. second quarter GDP rose to an annualized pace of 3.8%, rebounding from 0.6% decline in quarter one and well above estimate for a 3.3% rate of growth. Okay, so that sets the stage for Friday's release of the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, the Fed's preferred gauge of inflation. So how will that look tomorrow? So the PCE print for August is expected to show an easing in price pressures, which could make a case for a shift in rate policy. So in corporate, Costco is expected to report its quarterly results after the bell on Thursday. Investors expect to see a jump in sales as shoppers pursue deals amid economic uncertainty. So we'll see what happens with Costco. So what happened today with some stocks? So Nvidia gained 72 cents today, closing out at $172.69. Palantir lost 44 cents today, closing out at $179.12. Tesla lost a lot. Tesla lost $19.40 today, closing out at $423.39. FTEC, Information Technology ETF, lost 62 cents today, closing out at $219.31. SPLG lost 36 cents today, closing out at $77.64. Broadcom lost $3.12 today, closing out at $336.10. And that appears to be it. Oh, Apple gained $4.56 today, closing out at $456.87. And that's it, people. That is it. Interesting to note that FTEC year to date has brought back a return of 19.39%. I like that. If you are investing into FTEC or an information technology ETF, good for you. You should be making money, or you should have, well, you're making money. SPLG has brought back, it's dropped a little, but it has brought back an year to date 13.85%. Still good, still good, still good, still good. So yeah, that's it, people. As always, invest. Hopefully you're investing in something, investing in yourself, so that you can invest into other appreciating assets over time to create that solid foundation that you need currently and will need in the days ahead. There's nothing more that you can do. Well, not there. There's nothing more that you can do, but an important thing to do is invest. Invest into yourself. Invest into your future. Invest into the stock market. Invest into real estate. Investing into anything that's going to help improve your life. So why not let that be the stock market? But first, you need to get out of debt, because a lot of Americans, a lot of us are in a ton of debt. And because of that, it keeps us from being able to invest into these things like ourselves that should be appreciating in value. If you're not appreciating in value, that's because you're not investing into yourself. You're not investing into learning and improving yourself, into learning more information that will help you improve in life and yourself, like getting into better health, learning how to budget your money, learning how to invest your money, learning how to live below your means and stop trying to live like that Instagram person who you really know nothing about, right? Either way, you need to get out of debt, and the way that you get out of debt is by creating a plan. That plan is called a budget, so you can start telling your money where to go instead of trying to figure out where it all went before the end of the month. I created a budget in 2018 and got out of debt. Then I got out of debt by April of 2021. I started my budget. I moved into my new home around December of 2018. It was built, moved in, then I left in August of 2019, rented it out. It's been rented out ever since, up until now. I just had the whole place repainted, 3-story, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. Just had it repainted, clean, about to rent it out again. May sell, but I figure it out. Right, but either way, it's paid off. I have no credit card debt, no car debt, no student loan debt. I still drive my 2000, is it a 13? My 2012 Volvo. I still drive it. I can buy a new car. I can pay cash for it, but there's nothing wrong with my car, so I'm keeping my car. Again, I have no debt. And so because I have no debt, I'm able to invest. These stocks that I talk about, the news that I read every day, is because this is what I'm investing in, because I can. Because once you get out of debt, you need a plan. What is your plan after you get out of debt? If you're working, what is your plan for working? You shouldn't be working just to work. You should have a plan. Your plan should be to move up, to maybe stay at that job long enough to pay your expenses, because you're creating your own business. And once that own business take off, then you're going to leave your job. But either way, you don't have to do that. But what is your plan? Your plan, working, and your plan shouldn't just be to work. You should be, again, what is your plan? To save up money for a house, to save up money to go on your vacations, to get the promotions, to apply for a job in another state, another country. Create plans, right? Create plans. Create a plan. So either way, so my plan was to start investing. Now that I have all this free cash, I give some away each month, and I also invest every month. And now I'm coming up with another plan. That's what you do, because that's what life is all about. Life is not all about, say you set a goal to make a certain amount of money or to have a certain number in your bank account. But then what's your next plan once you start making that money? Or once you get that certain number in your bank account? Life doesn't stop. You will quickly find out life doesn't stop. So now, okay, you need to create another plan, and another plan, and another plan. That's how it goes. You can't remain in that same place, because it gets boring, at least for me, right? So yeah, get out of debt, people. So I'm going to end this video here. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. If you think anything at all. Yeah, take care. Peace.